in the field, in the field. Yeah, in the field, in the field. Yeah, we in the field, in the field. Audio go. Yeah, I'm in the field, in the field. So tell your boy what's the deal. Let's go. Yeah, come on. In the field, in the field. Krita Cali's in the field, in the field. Yeah, I'm in the field, in the field. F&G's in the field, in the field. Come on. We in the field, in the field. We in the field, in the field. Let's go. In the field, in the field. F&G's in the field. Let's go. I'm in the field, in the field. So tell your boy what's the deal. Come on. In the field, in the field. Me and my boys in the field. Everybody, what's up? What you doing? In the field, in the field. We in the motherfucking field. Everybody, what up?
Yo.
What it is?
What's the big old deal, man? It's your boys, man. You know, we're back, man.
We best 2019.
Hey, man, in the field. Hey, I told them Thursday they thought I was going to show up by myself, bro.
Hey, man, hell no.
They thought we was coming by ourselves, man.
Oh, nah.
So, yeah, man. Hey, man, it's a whole new season.
Yeah.
We're going to kick it off, man. We're gonna have. I was telling them last week, I'm like, look, I snuck on air. They didn't know that. I snuck on air, and I had to tell y'all we was coming. You know what I'm saying? Warn the town, the beast is loose. You did. You know, just another great, bittersweet year in hip hop, man, that we want to capture. You know what I mean? And definitely, you know, be the forerunners for. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? We got new product, man. This Bam gear right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? By any means necessary, which is, I mean, we need this right now, bro. Yeah, man. What was your idealism about this, man? When you created this right here?
You know what, man? It's it just came to me.
Yeah.
We're just me and my wife just sitting there chilling, and it just came to me. It just Bam life. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I was tripping, man. I researched it, looked it up, and so many people have tried to get this. So many people have tried to trademark this. So many people have tried to do this and that with this brand, and we were able to trademark it. It's an F&G subsidiary. You know what I mean? And we have a whole new brand. And basically, what Bam Life is, it is literally life by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
There are certain people that's gone through certain things, and certain people need help. And that was really where I was coming from.
Yeah, just a reminder, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's dope, bro. I mean, when you kicked it, man, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I wore it a few times out in public, and people stopped me and asked me, like, yo, what that mean? What's that for? So when they see it, they like it, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's one thing definitely, you know, about this show we want to capitalize on is just building new brands and starting new companies and building new businesses. And that's something that, you know, outside of other entrepreneurs, you're very good at. You know what I mean? It's starting brands and innovating the culture and starting black companies and doing things like that of that sort. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's the first thing I want to touch into. Last week I got on here, man, I was excited about music. I was excited about hip hop.
The whole vibe was different.
I woke up March 31st, and I feel like a big hole in hip hop was there. You know what I mean? Like when I found out the news that Nipsey Hussle had been shot, you know, it was kind of like the same thing as Tupac. It was like, oh, he'll make it through.
Yeah, it was surreal as fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, he got shot. Oh, he'll make it through. He'll be all right. You know what I mean?
You swore it was gonna be okay.
Yeah. I told my son.
To somebody like that, the first thing you do is you be optimistic. Hey, you gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, you gonna be all right.
Like,
you know what I mean?
When Tupac got shot, what we think? He gonna be all right, man. He didn't
the first time.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it hits you,
because when you have an eye, like when you see someone on a higher status as far as what I mean by that, not as a person or, you know,
grow. You watch growth like that.
Yeah, when you see a person grow like that, and you see him go against all odds by any means necessary, you know what I mean? You like, nah, he good. He'll get up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that form of you thinking that can send your mental when you see that your idol or somebody that you respect truly didn't get off that ground.
Right.
It can fuck with your psyche. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it can mess with your mental because you're somebody that you thought was a hero. You know what I mean? And it was a sad day, man. We
still
we
sad
heard
today.
everything from the government to the Sebbies to the
Supposed to be major conspiracy theories.
yeah, man.
Everything, man. Just
And we from Los Angeles as well. We are everybody on this panel is from Los Angeles.
facts.
We all grew up in Los Angeles. We've seen the best of times, the worst of times when it comes to Los Angeles. But that was a sad day in Los Angeles, I could say.
Yeah,
You know,
man. It was.
that we haven't had in a long time.
Yeah, it's a tough time right now, man.
Facts, and
But-
I feel like it's kind of different though with Nip, like versus like no disrespect versus like Pac. Like we saw Pac's growth,
Yeah.
but he wasn't like a child of LA. Like he didn't grow from we didn't watch him come from what do they say, a rose growing out of concrete? Or what they
Yeah,
concrete
he didn't
rose?
really live
We-
and die in L.A.
Yeah, we watched that man. Like,
Yeah.
do his thing before
Yeah.
everybody else saw him.
And I'm man, you know, man, you would have said that 2 weeks ago, man, and I'd have been like, nigga, please. You know what I mean? But when I really see the impact that this young man had on this culture, it brought tears to my eyes, man, because we seen, you know, first we seen the Crenshaw gathering. Oh, okay.
Right.
Then we started seeing Texas, Houston, New York,
Yeah,
man.
having visuals for this man.
Yeah, man.
it's
You
one.
know what
It's
I mean?
one out here in
That's
Pomona
when you
right
realize.
Somebody really important was taken. You know what I mean? It's a tragedy. You know what I mean? So it's that's important. Just like my man said, it's similar to the Tupac thing, but it's just a little bit different because
Cause we from here.
right
From
you
here.
know what I
We-
mean?
yeah.
we relate to them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like it's like I said, it's a new age tragedy, y'all. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I'm very disappointed. You know, so I'm very disappointed, and just like the rest of us, I'm just as hurt as y'all. This is terrible. This is like,
It's one of those situations where you don't know what to feel. Like you don't know, you're mad, but at the same time, it's like you wanna take a lesson from it. You can you gotta ask God why, but you can't put no question mark where you know where's a period.
Right.
So you got to take that and try to take his legacy and do the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Do the right thing. Don't go out here feeling like negativity is gonna make that man feel better, or if he was alive, you think that the negative act would make him feel better, because it wouldn't.
No, it definitely
It really wouldn't.
man.
Like that man would want you to take his legacy and do what he would have did with it. You feel what I'm saying?
and on some real shit. If it ain't your business, stay out that business.
Facts.
I love that.
Facts.
I love that, big bro.
You feel
That's
me?
some of the wise game you can give.
Facts. I ain't even really posted about it.
Yeah,
but,
because I mean, it's you know, I even seen things, you know, about, you know, one of our mentors, you know what I'm saying, a good guy, you know what I'm saying, and when I seen that, it was like, yo, like a LA person couldn't be writing this shit.
like they reaching, bro. Like they reaching. Like at the candlelight, they talking that shit about people shot and all that. But then I
Yeah.
go on there, I see OSBS out there 5 minutes later, like it
feel me?
wasn't nothing. Like what are y'all
Yeah.
talking about? Like quit reaching, bro. Let that man.
Like if you're
legacy.
not around those parts, you can't really speak about those parts.
you can't.
Right.
It's gonna get you in some shit if somebody find out you speaking on some shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then, so you know, we see my man. You know what I mean? You know the whole unfortunate events that happened right in front of his own store that he just closed in escrow
Right.
to own that
right.
whole plaza.
Right. Worked hard for it.
Worked hard for it.
Invested his money. You feel what I'm saying? Not nobody else's.
So I'm gonna vow right here online, man, and say like, you know, that's what I'm gonna definitely push to my last breath, man. Is black independence, is self independence, not just black independence and self. Period. You know what I mean? Because
I agree.
you know what I mean. I want to make sure that anybody that got a fucking shitty start, I want to make sure that they get some type of aid, some type of assistance, just some game. Sometimes all you need is a spark.
Ear.
You know what I'm saying? I got the bread, you know what I'm saying? But I need a spark, an idea to, you know what I'm saying, to really manifest into investing in myself.
Right.
So I like I said, I'm going to make a vow here right now today to make sure that anybody that's trying to be independent and put themselves into their own, you know, investing in their own. You got my full undivided attention. You got my team undivided attention, my bros. You know what I'm saying? If there's any game you need, anytime, and then in the wake of this situation, because I know that Nipsey was such a hero, even if y'all just need somebody to talk to, man, don't be scared to hit my DM. I'm kind of a big deal hater. You know what I'm saying? Hit my brother Rube, man, great dude to talk to.
Yeah,
hit my boy Jay Tona, you know what I'm saying?
Up, man? We got you.
What's your email or your DM?
Well, the DM is you can hit me at F&G Rue on the DMs. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me at Instagram at RUE_IMA_FNG. And hit me anytime.
Jay Tona.
Hey man, you can hit me at J2X174. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You got any questions? I'll be happy to help you. You know, all about positivity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what we here for. Like I said, we about supporting each other. Let me tell you something about us three. We all came from the mud. You know what I'm saying? And we still here together, you know what I'm saying? 12, 13, 14, 15 years later, supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for these guys right here. These guys help me and believe in me like nobody else's business. You know what I mean? So, you know, when it comes to, you know, building each other and holding each other up and investing in self, we are the prime example of that.
That's what we do. We a team.
You know what I mean?
Teamwork.
And we lost a lot of people along the way, baby.
Man.
But, you know, God bless them.
That wagon got lighter as we got higher.
Yeah, for real.
Wagon got a little lighter.
It got a little lighter, you know what I'm saying? But that traction keep up, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, on the wake of that, you know, we see that, and then the dude, Eric Holder or whatever his name is, I don't give a fuck what his name is. His name should be something else like fuck boy or bitch ass nigga or some shit like that. I don't know.
Feelings as fuck about that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm thinking about, never mind. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like, you know, when we seen that, okay, you know, you thinking you know being from city, like, oh shit, this nigga's on the run, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they finna get this nigga. We don't know who they are, but they finna get this nigga. You know what I mean by that? I mean the streets of LA. There's no way in hell you finna run around with the loved man that this guy Nipsey was, that this man was, and you mean to tell me this guy's gonna make it 2 days in the streets? I would have bet my last dollar he didn't. Man, but unfortunately he did.
He was in Bellflower.
Somehow, some way.
He was in Bellflower, huh?
And we need to look up the black population in Bellflower.
Yeah.
Not even being funny. I'm not even being funny. I'm serious because it's like he went somewhere where really wasn't no niggas. Yeah. I don't think I've been to Bellflower twice. Facts. You know what I mean? In my whole California life. Facts. I think I went to Bellflower High for some shit one time. Like. But in that, so we see that. Then we see, what did he go to? We went to a mental hospital. That ain't gonna work. I heard, man. That shouldn't work. And if it works, hey, matter of fact, I just cut myself off. Fuck Chris Darden. Oh. Okay, so that's where I'm alluding to. That's where I'm alluding. But I'm alluding to that part because I felt like at the end of the day, when it came to Chris Darden, it was like, O.J. Simpson's prosecutor. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's some already won the case type shit. Yeah, like what you get this nigga? One of these jackets? One of these sweaters or something, nigga? You got a nigga a bag of money, nigga? Because I think he costs. Yeah. So this is where we can cross back over to conspiracy. See what I'm saying? We can see. I'm gonna tell a motherfucker like this. If I didn't rap, I probably would have been in somebody's, you know what I'm saying, crime. I don't want to say the police. I don't want to say I'd have been the police. I don't want to say that. But I would have been some type of detective. Because even my grandma, I tell you, even when I was young, even now today, like, I'm that motherfucker lying. And I'm not gonna say that. The nigga blinked too many times. The nigga lying, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you he's lying. I'm going to give you the facts. This, and this. Hey, what that look like? A lie? You see what I'm saying? Nigga, if it walk like it and talk like it. It talk like it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I didn't understand, you know, at first why you said, nigga, why you didn't tell me that was Wooty Wop? Because, nigga, I would have been going up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, okay, first you shoot the homie, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the homie because at the end of the day, man, I met Nip on different occasions, man. And he ain't been nothing but nice to me. Me too. He know my name. I know his name. You know what I'm saying? We met on different occasions. And at the end of the day, I've met Nip. This is the dope part about Nip. I met Nip in the rinky dinkiest of clubs, hole in the walls. To the nigga, how did you get there? Facts. And then not even how did you get there? For getting there, my nigga. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I was just with TMG a couple weeks ago, man. We ran into Nip at the Paramount. Nigga, open the door. What's up, my nigga? What's up, bro? All right, man. And kept it, you know what I mean? Yeah. All solid. Not, hey, where you niggas from? Who you niggas fuck with? Ain't about that. That wasn't the first questions he asked ever.
See what I'm saying? So my thing is like this. Like I said, I looked at that and I said, man, that shit is false. That shit fake. That shit felonious. You feel me? And then when I seen how it really went down, and I seen the whole get down of him, going to the psychic shit and the mental hospital and all that little weird shit. I'm like, okay, you trying to play that role? This nigga finna, he ain't gonna make it 2 days in jail. Then I see this nigga lawyer, and I'm like, wait a minute.
But
man.
my thing is that the lawyer did he
Just
have the
like
lawyer
that.
the whole time? Because who
Wait a
told him to
minute.
go to the mental asylum,
First
bro?
of all, your shit was set at $7 million, and all of a sudden you get a Chris Darden.
And drop 2.
Get the fuck out.
But then my whole thing is like I said, Ruben, who told him to go to the fucking hospital?
Oh, that was gang. We knew that too.
Who told him to do that?
Who got him there? You see what I'm saying? So this is where we end up with a whole nother conspiracy theory that opens, and this is what I'm trying to tell people. Never look at something the way they feed it to you. Always look at the opposite. You see what I'm saying? Because when you look at it that way, then you start realizing, that don't add up, that don't add up, that don't add up, that don't add up. Then on top of that, nigga, where did you come from?
That part.
Nigga, where the fuck did you come from?
I don't know if that was him, but I think I seen him in a couple like background scenes with Nip. Not the picture that everybody know that. I think what's his name from Great, whatever his name.
Yeah,
is.
he from that dude that was on the picture with it.
He was from Great.
Yeah.
He was from Great.
He from Great.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's
He
another
from Watch
picture
for
floating
sure.
around with the dude. He got an all money in hat on with
Yeah.
Nip. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
But
he was
I mean,
there, but it's like-
you came out of nowhere. What I mean by that is when I say you came out of nowhere, I'm looking at facts. Like I just said, I was just over there for the last month filming a documentary
facts.
on them same streets at the same donut store across on the same Crenshaw Slough. I was there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, you're not gonna be there for 10 minutes without nobody asking you where you from. First of all. Second of all, ain't no nigga finna just be running the streets talking about he the nigga, he's this, he's that, with the notion or the intentions of hurting the heart of Crenshaw. Right. So I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means that you had to take that from something else, and you had hate. Like I seen the interview and it was a cat on there. He was like, man, I hate. Like I seen the hate in that dude's eyes. Like I seen the hate. You know what I'm saying? When he shot my bro, like that nigga had hate in his eyes. And that's what I've been telling people. I've been trying to explain to people that you can be so in front of people so much. You can be
so giving, so good, so everything.
and
You know
people
what I mean?
will hate the
They
way
will
that
hate
people
you.
love you.
They-
Hey,
hate
it's
you.
been like that for years.
You see what I'm saying?
They go look at Jesus' story.
You feel me?
Look at his story.
Motherfucker hated the way people loved him. They didn't hate Jesus for with the shit. Oh, he can make water into wine and fish. They
know,
hated because the niggas
was
that
the
really
love.
believed that they saw that and ate that fish and that wine. Oh hell no.
Right.
Nigga, what you mean? Fuck me. I'm the king. No, fuck you. I seen nigga turn water to wine. You been on that
Right.
bullshit since I've
Right.
been around this motherfucker.
Right.
Exactly. And
You see what I'm saying?
when motherfuckers get to exposing you, they want to terminate you.
Boom. So now you have a situation to where we lost one of the greatest icons in hip hop.
And you know what? Let me see that fucking mic.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, real shit. I want to say something. And this is personal. I speak for myself. You have to recognize black leadership. You have to recognize greatness. You feel me? Especially when you see it growing and happening right in front of your eyes. And none of us are qualified to take that from the world.
Fact.
And that's just a personal opinion. Y'all there are rules to life. Y'all follow that shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow that shit. That shit
And
is
you'll
bad
be
business.
fine.
You will be good. But all that funny shit, that shit is terrible, man. Y'all stop that shit. I don't give a fuck. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a legacy to carry on. And because of heinous actions, now we're forced to do it. So, you know what I mean? Y'all be cool out there, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no, because you said it right. We that's one thing I pride myself on, man. Y'all niggas taught me well, man. As a young nigga, I always hung out with older niggas. And I always hung out with older niggas. That way when I got around niggas my age, I was definitely more sharper than them. You see what I'm saying? And I got around niggas and I was like, you know what? These niggas is moving too slow for me. So let me get, matter of fact, these niggas is too loose for me. Y'all didn't just see the niggas.
That's me all day. That's me all day. But you know what? We all the same way.
still with us.